Hey guys, welcome back to Darth Bub's Bricks. So, today is going to be a chill little video, and basically it's going to be a roster update because I feel like it's been way too long since I've done my last one. But I'm basically just going to be updating like all of like the currentness of my account. So, even though I did pretty well in GAC last week, I actually dropped to a Rhodium 2. So that's a little unfortunate. I was looking forward to 5v5 of Kyber, and I did think I earned Kyber, maybe even Kyber 4. But that's 20 less crystals a day from Kyber 5 down to Rhodium 2, which kind of sucks. But other than that, my guild has been doing fantastic. We've been earning anywhere from 15 to like 20-ish Reva shards. We have like 27 attempts right now, and we're kind of mandating getting ready for Grand Inquisitor event. And Adrad is in my favorites. I haven't been farming him since I was working on um, JML because he's a dark side farm. But I got him up to 4-star, so that's pretty nice. And I'm very close to finishing up gear 13ing my band. I only need like 2 of those, 15 of that, and some furnaces, so that's pretty nice. I'm gonna gear 13 him and then possibly relic 3, possible a relic 5. But yeah, so then I'm also obviously working on Cal. He needs lots of Kairos. And just some other pieces from the raid, and now JML. Um, but after Galactic Legend, he just needs his basic Zeta, and then ult, of course, which I'm farming currently. So, yeah, I actually got 4 Zetas from the Defense on Dathomir event today, which is pretty nice. First time I've ever gotten 4 Zetas from one of those events. And let's see, I'll show you. Mods, not great, 88. But to be fair, I wanted as much health as possible. I'm not really looking for too much speed like I do on my other GLs. So yeah, I'm gonna pop his last Zeta. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get one before GAC lockout. But I have done quite a bit with my roster recently. So obviously we have the 2 GLs. The big one is definitely Bane, of course. Where yeah, he doesn't have much speed either, but he also has well, actually 94 is not even that bad. For how hard I modded for lots of health and protection. So yeah, 13k protection and 31k health. And some like offense and stuff. So that's pretty nice. And then other characters I've like remodded. My Jedi Knight Revan. I went in, realized I had some mods like this cross right here. I had on old Daka for no reason, so I took that off obviously and put it onto old Ben. I mean, I guess potency, but like 26 speed cannot be going on my old Daka when I don't really use Night Sisters that much. Sorry, there's a plane passing nearby. Um, so yeah, I got him to 135 mod speed, so I feel like that's pretty solid for Jedi Knight Revan. And obviously Seventh Sister, because I have her at like 139 mod speed or something crazy for her event. Which I get for some people isn't too crazy, but for my account only being 2 years old and a little like underdeveloped because I haven't had as much time to build stuff up, I feel like that's pretty good. So yeah, the big one though since the last roster update is definitely JML, Bane, and Cal Kestis. I did not mean to favor him. So yeah, those are pretty nice. I'll look through. Obviously, I've gotten Jedi Knight Luke since the last roster update. If I have JML, of course. I have bumped up Wampa to Relic 5 and Nihilus to Relic 5 because of their Datacrons. I'm looking if I have anything else. I think since the last time I've updated my roster, I didn't have the gas bundle I hadn't built up Padme. But yeah, obviously if you've seen my Grand Arena, Padme's on defense. But yeah, so Padme, I got her up to gear 12 and put some Zetas on her because I was gonna get gas, but then I realized like currently I don't have any clones built up. But I actually didn't buy the gas bundle because it was too expensive for me. I was like, yeah, I'm not getting that $50. I'm too young to be spending $50 on a bundle in a game. But actually, one of my guildmates, they're really far into the game. They have like 13 mil. They actually donated me the gas bundle. So yeah, shout out Yoda Speak. Um, yeah, they got me the bundle, and they also got me the finalizer bundle, even though I had already had it, just to be nice. So that got me up some relics on my TIE pilots for first order. But yeah, I've been working a lot on my accounts. I did actually buy the Jedi bundle though, because actually no, I got that one gifted to me too. My guild is a bunch of awesome goats. Like I love my guild. But yeah, I do have things I'm going to be working on. I got Gear 12 Scion. Obviously the Jedi Knight Cal Rex because I got Jedi Knight Cal. I did some shard farming. Like I got Dark Trooper up and to 7-star, and some characters like Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. I'm farming. I farmed up to like Gear 8 or whatever because of Conquest, because I wanted to get more rewards in Conquest. But one thing that's pretty interesting is that if you see here, where is she? She should be out there, yeah. Queen Amidala. I actually have it 201 shards right now. And after Conquest, I'm nearing up to the 450. I'll show you actually in Conquest. I'm nearing to the I've been trying super hard in Conquest, and that's how I've gotten Bane. I'm nearing I got the 450 last Conquest, and I'm gonna get it this Conquest. But I do a lot of like designated farming towards certain aspects of it to get as much as I can, because just completing through Sector 5 isn't enough. So I do a lot of my sector feat farming through Datacron nodes, so I can like the event feats themselves, like finish with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan. Even though I don't really have them built up, I put them in with JML and all that. So if you guys want me to actually drop a video on Conquest, I will do that, because it could be helpful to some that have similar or just young rosters like myself. So to talk about some other things, I'm very low on crystals right now because I've just been using all like my energy refreshes a day to get like energy for JML and to get Kairos and to get gear, and I've also been farming shipwise Outrider, Rebel Y-Wing, and TIE Defender. I recently 7-starred Cassian Z-Wing, which is a pretty simple Cantina energy Cantina like crystal shard farm. Like it's I don't know how to describe it. Like the Cantina tokens that you get. He's purchased through those, and I've been getting Biston's U-Wing every time it pops up in the fleet arena. So yeah, I do need to push up to top 20 or at least try to get more crystals today. But yeah, so I've been forming all of those. TIE Defender, even though Iden's not built up too much, is just a really good ship to have at 7-star. I'm still currently able to use Chimera to counter lots of fleets in Grand Arena. So 7-starring the ship would make it a lot better. And I might even build up Iden soon, once I get Scout Trooper and all that. So we'll have to see. But I did do some other stuff like Imperial Trooper wise. Let me find them. I do really want to build up my Imperial Troopers. They need Kairos, but I got Dark Trooper up to 7-star, of course, and I got Range Trooper and Veers up to 7-star, and popped on some gear to get them to Gear 12 because they didn't require Kairos, but Moff Gideon and Dark Trooper do. But now let's move on to my future plans. So for to do, I have the layer requirements, which I've gotten Krex and Scout to 7-star, and I'm waiting for Drogon to get accelerated, so I don't have to waste all my Cantina energy. Boosh has been 7-star, but I have Cholo Relic 3 from Jedi Knight Luke, but actually Rolo I bumped up to Relic 5 already, because it was giving the JML tier that had Rolo, Cholo, and like C3PO and Chewie was giving me a really hard time. Like I dropped like 2 battles and I'm like, nah, screw it. I'm putting on the gear to get him there. And then or to get the event done. So I just popped her up to R5 and it got a lot more damage. And then another tier was the one with R2, and I was like, how am I going to get through this? I dropped 1 battle, and like, I'm not getting through this without something. And so I actually popped on the R2 D2 Zeta, one of them at least. Lobot, I got to gear 11, and I'm not going to farm him up until I farm him to gear to 7-star, but I don't want to really do that until I have to. Nisa, I've gotten to 7-star, and then currently, since a lot of them are just like shipments, I got Jin to 7-star, I got Biston to 7-star, I got Cassian to 7-star, I got K2SO to 7-star, and I got Scarif Rebel to 7-star. And then when I'm done with Leia, I'll be working on profundity requirements, so that'll be pretty fun. And then after profundity, I'm going to be going for Bo-Katan Mandalore, just because I'm not gonna lie, I really just love the character, and I think by that time I will have, her characters will be accelerated, and if not, I might actually go for Leviathan, but I don't know. But yeah, so Queen Amidala, I'm gonna be getting 25 shards in her crate, and I'm actually I think I'm gonna get the $9.99, and that would get me 16 plus another 10, because there's like 2 sets of 2 that you can get of her. So I'd get 8 sets of 2, and get another 10. So that'd get me 16, giving me about 50 more or about 40 more shards. Or no, yeah, 50 more shards, which would get me to 250. And then she'll be buyable through like conquest tickets. So I'll be getting another 20 to 25 of her next conquest, and then I'm just going to keep doing that for the next 3 conquests, probably it'll take. And after 3 more conquests, I should have Queen Amidala, and then whenever I get her, I'm going to build up Padawan Obi and Master Qui-Gon to Relic 5 for their assault battle. So, I know she won't be as great without the Padawan Obi-Wan Datacron, but she's still a pretty solid team, and their assault battles are very good payout for it. So anyway, let's go to not Journey, got Datacrons. So obviously I have my First Order Stormtrooper, 9th Sister, the 7th Sister is more just for armor pen, and Slicker. So I have all of those crons, and then I also have just some added stat crons. And then down here for Unexpected Resurgence, I just rolled the Bossk Datacron literally 2 hours before Grand Arena payout, because I've re-rolled the Veteran Smuggler, the Veteran Chewie, like 2 or 3 times, and I just can't keep spending it because then it'd be 40 to re-roll. So I'm like, all right, let me try and roll a Bossk Cron, and I got it, so I'm pretty happy. So I couldn't get this level one, and I didn't want to just keep dropping material. But I wanted to get that protection one, but I just heard it got nerfed anyway, so it's doing what it's supposed to do. I also have about like 175% defense, along with 20% health and some damage, so that'll be really nice. So I might even just throw bounty hunters on defense, to be honest with you. I have my Wampa Cron, which is why I have the R5 Wampa, and then this is my Cron I use for Star Killer. Got like ton of defense, like over 200%, so he'll be a lot more consistent, and it's got the double attack out of turn, so that'll be really nice, as well as the whenever Dark Side of allies use specials, so Mara, Jade, and Palp and Starkiller will be pumping lots of turn meter to the team, so that's also very nice. But yeah, so farming Datacrons a lot. I've gotten some extra, like this tank cron I put with my Ray team, because it's got the light side basic, and then I just have a basic light side, and I'm probably going to try and roll another one of these attacker crons with the attack out of turn, because I want to use it with my CLS squad. I heard it's very good with CLS, so I'm going to have to farm that up. But yeah, I'm really happy with how my account's turning up, and I feel like it's actually very solid for how large the account is. So yeah, 216 stars, shards of Riva. My guild's popping about 30 stars in territory battle. We just hit our last record. And we have a territory war going on currently. So I think we're winning so far. Don't really know. I haven't checked in a few hours. All right. So we have won like our past like 5 or 6 territory wars against like guilds like 450 plus, and we only have like 430 million. So we've been doing very well, but it looks like this one we're probably not going to win. They had like 48 pad macrons. So yeah, with JMK, so they're probably just throwing those on offense or possibly defense. I don't really know. But actually, our guild has gotten quite a bit of Gungans. Actually, we've gotten quite a bit of Jar Jars. I think we got like 4 or 5 Jar Jars, which is pretty cool. And while I'm here, I might as well show my alt account. Let me find him, just because it's pretty simple to show. So I actually got gas on it, and I got Gaster Relic 8, and 5s in Grievous are almost to relic levels, and I've been working on lots of stuff like Kellener and Beck shards, all 7-star Bad Batch. I'm working towards Gungans. Tarples is of course 7-star. He's a Cantina, but the other ones are Gungan Phalanx is like 10 shards away from being the next tier. But yeah, so I'm going all out because this is like a full prequel account, and Marauder is almost 6-star. So yeah, it's been going pretty good on my all account. Not many Datacrons, of course, because I don't really do Conquest on it. I don't really have time. But yeah, so thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.